Number 4, I did finish. I just didn't write the answer on the board. So you guys can go and do it for yourself. I told you guys we had to know that OR is the same as OP because those diagonals bisect one another. So then you use that to find the correct answer. Okay, ek gaan aangaan na die volgende een toe. Hier's number 5. You did not have this one for homework. Okay. Number 5, they give you this. And then they just say solve for x and y. Okay, so hier is x, hier is y. Now we need to get a starting point. In hierdie figuur het ons twee stelle parallelle lyne. You've got this parallel to this, which is nice because there's maybe a triangle that I can use there. But let's look at that triangle for a moment. It has the 20 and the 30 and the y. Maar stem julle saam, as ek hier nou nog inligting gehad het, kon ek daai lyn parallel een sy van driehoek een somme maklik gebruik het. Nee? But we don't have that information, so we can't use that. We might be using it later, but for now we see that we can't use it. Okay, kom ons kyk na ons ander stel parallelle lyne. My other set of parallel lines is this one with this one. So in that triangle, once again, I have the 20 and the 30. The triangle is onderste bo, né? Sien julle hom? Weereens het ek die 20 en die 30, maar ek het nie daai inligting nie. I don't have that side. So I don't have enough information to, as is, use the theorem that says line parallel to one side of triangle. Okay, what other theorem are we working with at the moment? We're proving similarities, okay? So let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can prove triangles here similar to one another. Okay, nou wil ek hê julle moet my help. Remember, two different ways to prove similarity. Either angle, 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 or no, sides proportional. Don't say side, side, side. Side, side, side is congruency. That's something else. Sides proportional. Okay. So, as ons nou kyk na hierdie driehoek. If we're looking at this triangle and this triangle, in both of those sets of triangles, we've only got two of the sides. En onthou, wanneer jy sye evenredig bewys, kort jy mos al drie stelle sye. So we're not using that method. What's the other method? Angle, angle, angle. Can we prove the angles of those two triangles equal to one another? Now remember, you only need to prove two sets of angles equal to one another. How? Walk me through it.
Which one are we looking at? FEC, ma'am?
Yeah, the two I highlighted.
FEC and AE. Okay, so then EAE is same as FEC because is it corresponding?
Good.
Oh yeah.
And remember, you have to put your parallel lines in as well, eh? What is that? AB parallel to EF. Jy vra gehad. D? Nee. Onthou, net omdat sy sê parallel is aan mekaar. Ja, hy moet wees. Hy moet wees. Okay, maar dit gaan ons nie help nie, want hierdie hoek en daai hoek wat gelyk is aan mekaar. Dit kan ons help. Want dan kan jy met hoeke op 'n reguit lyn werk. Okay, so you can do that. This has to be a parallelogram. Because the opposite sides are parallel to one another. That is one of the ways to prove something is a parallelogram. Okay, en dan kan jy sê, that means that this must be equal to that, because opposite angles of a parallelogram. So then this one must be equal to that one, angles on a straight line. Okay, mooi, dis die een roete wat jy kan volg. Die ander roete het 'n stappie tussenin. Okay, so as jy nou nog 'n stel hoeke gelyk bewys het aan mekaar, dan het jy hulle gelykvormig bewys, né? If we prove another set of angles equal to one another, then we have proven similarity, because then obviously the third set has to be equal. Okay, so I followed this path. The one that Janneke said now is make sure about your reasons. So the first thing you'll have to do is prove that it is a parallelogram. And for that you have to write out BD parallel to EF, BF parallel to DE. Dit wil sê BDEF is 'n parallelogram en jou rede is teenoorstaande sye parallel. Opposite sides parallel. Then you've proven that it is a parallelogram. Then you carry on and you use the characteristics of a parallelogram. So then you say this angle equal to that angle, reason being opposite angles of parallelogram, and then your last reason would be x, the angles on a straight line. Okay, so you moet al daai redes daai. I went this route. EFC is equal to FBD. I went there because they are corresponding. Okay, and then I looked at these parallel lines and said, okay, then this one is also corresponding to this one. If you look at the other set of parallel lines, sien julle? So ek het eers gekyk na die oranje stel en daar gesê die ooreenkomstige hoeke is gelyk aan mekaar en toe kyk ek na die pink stel. En daar kan jy dan sê FBD is gelyk aan ADE. Weer eens ooreenkomstige hoeke.
Yeah, what are we actually proving?
What are we?
Proving, what are we trying to do?
We're still solving x and y.
Maybe lost me by the first one.
We are proving those two triangles similar to one another, and once we have proven them similar to one another, then we're going to solve for x and y. We try to go the route of line parallel to one side of triangle, but we don't have enough information for that. Okay, so now I'm proving triangles similar. Sorry? Yeah. Okay, so this is my first set of angles that I've proven equal. And now, following this, it means that EFC must also be equal to ADE. No, you don't have to give a reason. So we linked them with this. If that is equal to that, and that is also equal to that, then it means that those two must be equal to one another. So it's not you don't give a reason for that. Both of these have to be there. Or you had to go the parallelogram route. Maar met die parallelogram moes jy 4 redes neergeskryf het. You had to write down 4 reasons to get all of your marks. This one is just 2 reasons that you had to write down. Both would be correct, but it's easy to miss one of the 4 reasons. Okay, goed. So dit beteken driehoek ADE is gelykvormig aan driehoek EFC. Make sure you have the correct orders. Nee? So ek het sê A gaan saam met E. D gaan saam met F en dan moet E mos saam met C gaan. Maar ek hoef nie daai derde een neer te skryf nie. Because I told you guys last week, if you have proven 2 sets of angles equal to one another, then it means that the third one has to be equal. Okay, and my reason will be angle, angle, angle. Now we're halfway there. Okay. So from that, we can see that AD over AE is equal to EF over EC. I'll say something about that now. Okay, I picked specifically this one over this one because we actually have those lengths. So ek gaan nou nie gaan sukkel met die sy wat nog 'n onbekende op het nie. Nee, want dan het jy hier x op iets en dan aan hierdie kant is gelyk aan y op iets. So then you're not really helping yourself. So x over 20 is equal to 20/30. Okay, so ons het vir x opgelos. Volg julle nog? Hier tot hier toe het ek net gelykvormigheid bewys. En daarna werk ek nou met die gelykvormige driehoeke. Okay, en dan gaan ek soortgelyk doen om vir y op te los. So ek gaan sê FC op ED is gelyk aan CE op EA. And once again, those similar triangles. Then 2,5. Ek weet nie hoeveel wil jy moet uit tel. Ek beloof vir jou as ek 'n rand gehad het vir elke keer wat jy dit al die afgelope 2 jaar vir my gepraat het, ek al baie geld gehad. Kom ek kyk vir jou. Jy gaan daar 'n punt kry. Hier 'n punt kry. Daar 'n punt kry. En dan dalk vir hierdie twee same punt en vir die oplossing en die oplossing. As daar 'n korter manier is om te doen, kry jy nie meer punte omdat jy die lang pad gevat het. Ja, maar ek bedoel soos van daai punte. Een, nog steeds. Vir alles. Ja. Dis hoekom ek sê, daar's niks verkeerd daarmee nie, Janneke, as jy hulle almal reg gekry het. Great. Maar as jy een van daai redes uitgelos het, het jy daai punt verloor. Fun times. Fun times. Is all good? Okay. Are you guys happy with that? You don't look very happy. Okay, ek gaan aangaan na die volgende een toe, maar ek gaan sommer die video oor begin.